Hi, welcome back to the channel for more Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World content. I'm gonna show you something crazy. From a box of FB01, 02, and 03, I mixed all the cards and I created 16 different decks. So in the next videos, I'm gonna show you all these decks and these leaders individually. Well, this video will be special because it will be dedicated not to one leader but two leaders. Okay, so a bit of red flag here. I initially built a deck aimed for Black Goku because I got it first as it is a FP01, and Black Goku also has lots of Zamazenta, Zamazus, etc. cards. And then later on FP02, this leader came with the same color and with good cards that could also fit the Black Goku as an upgrade. So I thought, maybe it's me, but I could not see a way to just create a deck for Zamasu here as a leader. Because they shared some of the cards and some of the color, I thought, why not create a deck that could work with both leaders? And from time to time I just switch. This time I go with Black Goku, this time I go with Zamasu, yes. And so this is a deck that will be used with both leaders. I choose one at a time, and maybe it's not good, it's not like the best one for each, but could be playable for both, or maybe stronger to one of the leaders or the other. I don't know, I'll see after I play. So I'm gonna show you both leaders, starting with the Black Goku. Black Goku has a critical to start, which is always good, and then on 4 life he goes Awaken, and he can kill a Zamasu in a battle arena, and then you can play a Black Goku from the hand, reducing the cost of 2. Black Gokus are some of them are quite expensive, so you get the Black Gokus faster in the game. The other one will be his Awaken triggers at 3 cards, and then when he is on this side, once per turn you pay 1, you discard a card from your hand if you have on life for 2 or less, which you will be closer, you add the top card of your deck to your life. So the strategy here is always filling the life in order not to die. Okay, so both will play differently, but I will use the same cards, which I'm going to show you now. Starting here on the 6 with a Zamasu fused with critical, and then once per turn, when your opponent plays a battle card, if your life is at 1, you choose all of your opponent battle cards and return them to their owner hands. So if you are like dying, he gets everything back. Really nasty. Really nasty. Then the Black Goku start. So when you play, this is a super expensive Black Goku. Hopefully you get a discount from the leader. Add 1 card with a cost 4 or less from your drop to your hand. And then when he attacks, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, you play up 1 card with cost 4 or less from your hand. So you play, you attack, you play, you get the card, you attack, you put the card on the field. And I got these two, the special rares, the both versions. Then there's a 5-year Zamasu. If you have 7 or few, when he dies, you play a Zamasu fuse with cost of 6 from your hand, which would be this one here. So it's a good way to bring him in if possible. Then I have three Zamazus. Okay. I'll just see something here. Yeah, 3 Zamazus. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand when he attacks, you draw 1 card. Also, every time he attacks, you draw 1, right? And you can play from your drop. When he dies, you play this card from your drop in rest mode. Then you can play Zamasu fused for the turn, so you cannot play this card again. That's why I have 3. So he's like he never dies. He never dies. He's always coming back. Okay. Then I have another Black Goku. This time costs 4. And if you have 7 of your cards, you choose up to 1 battle card with a cost 2 or less and place on the bottom of the owner's deck. Then there's a bit of a filler, a bit more Black Gokus here, which could come easily. More Black Gokus. When you play, if you have 7 or you draw cards, 7 or less. There's 2 heroes here that you can KO. When he attacks, KO another of your battle cards and choose one of your opponent battle cards and return to the owner's hand. Followed by 2 Black Gokus. When you attack, you can play 1 Zamasu with the cost of 1, the crappy ones that you then use to Black Goku yourself. There's a Zenho. When you play, choose all battle cards in Battle Arena other than this card and place them at the bottom of their owner's decks. So, wow, it's like a board wipe. Cost 6, so it's popping up now. So it's a board wipe on 6. Board wipe on 6. 2 Zunos, which is a blocker, and when you play, you look at the 3 cards off the top of your deck and put it in any order to get the Black Gokus you're looking for. Then the Zamasu continue. Now I have 3 of these 2 energy, the 2 arts. It's a special rare. I'll show this one, it looks better on camera. A permanent effect that can be removed by opponent skills, and when he attacks you discard a card and you draw a card. Then another of the Supreme Kais here. This one is Go Watsu. When he dies, you choose up to 1 card with a cost 2 or less and return to the owner's hand. More Zamasus. This one is the one with the cost of 1. One of them with the cost of 1. That if you have a Black Goku, it gets blocker. Probably you will have Black Goku, I will have. Other Zamasus of cost 1 here to be sacrificed for Black Goku. Then Goatsu also have another card here, which is when you play, you can look for Black Goku or Zamasu, which are the killer cards of this deck, right? Go after those. Then Zamasus continue to pop up. This one is a permanent, which if you have a Black Goku, it cannot be killed. And when you play, you search for that Black Goku. 2 Supreme Kais, which are the super combos. And then, unfortunately, because this deck benefits from both sets, I found lots of good extras to use. And so I have a lot of extras that I will try out. This one is from FB01, Sinister Shadows. If you have 7 of your cards in your hand, you can put a Black Goku active. Then 1 Absolute Lightning. Choose one of your opponent battle cards and place it on the bottom of the owner's hand. Bye-bye cards. 3 Black Kamehameha. Choose your leader and up to 1 battle card, and it gets plus 20,000. Then look at 3 cards of your deck and place them on top or bottom in any order. It's a good way for you to continue searching for the Black Gokus and the combos. If you have a Zamasu, reduce the cost of this card by 1 and you choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost 3 or less and return them. Very good. Return 2 cards that cost 3 or less. Then the Time Ring that Zamasu uses. Look at the 3 cards at the top of the deck and place them on top of order, and then you draw one of them. So if you have a spare energy, you go after the card you need. And the Sinister Sickle. Choose up to 2 of your opponent battle cards with cost 4 or less and place them at the bottom of the other deck in any order. So, hey, I've played this Killer Goku. Okay, so yeah, you never see him again because it goes to the bottom of your deck. Bye-bye. And by the way, his friend Vegeta there that costs 4 or less, he also goes. So, very tricky deck, but also lots of tricks that you need to do here to keep it pumping. My guess is that the Black Goku one will be stronger because it will be more aggressive with the expensive Black Gokus on the field. This one here is more for fun, but anyway. And also these guys are like friends in the anime, so why not have them together in the same deck? So there it is, the Black Goku / Zamasu Fuse deck. Tell me what you think in the comments, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And If you like this kind of content from Dragon Ball Super, then I don't forget I have that dedicated playlist with all the videos you've seen in the introduction and more and more. So yeah, as well as for other big card games and board games out there. So I truly believe there will be interesting content in the channel for you to consider subscribing, be part of this community, and be here for all my future videos. Thank you very much in advance for that, and I hope to see you by then. Goodbye.